know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
Shh. What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom.
Ah! Dad, try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
Pervo.
Got hit with some more demerits, Nathan. Good on ya.
Minun piti antaa joku paperi sulla.
Sure. Never trust.
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
Ah, you know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Interesting. What do you mean, interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at Suitmo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Whoa, Dad, what are you telling me? Are you saying Mom's a drunk?
Shh. I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk.
Oliko sulla mitään?
What were you hiding when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
No way.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But,
What?
confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse be struck by lightning. Shh, Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my hairy...
Well, you get the idea.
It sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
Joo. No me ei voi viedä.
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure, not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
It's about someone we both know.
Yes?
Veli ja sisko.
David and Linda.
Have you heard from them?
No, I thought maybe you had.
Not in ages. As far as I know, he's still working for the big city newspaper, and she's still in that women's boarding house. I'll never understand why they decided to leave Hill Valley.
Joo. No kerro Brownista.
Have you ever spent time with Citizen Brown?
Well, of course I'm in the audience for every one of his public addresses.
One-on-one, I mean.
Oh, no. He'd never notice a common Sector L citizen like me. But I dream that someday he'll recognize me for my public service and maybe let me shake his hand.
On sulla eeppiset unelmat.
Something on your mind?
Hill Valley has a lot of rules.
It certainly does, for our own good.
Did you ever harbor a dangerous animal?
Aha! Couldn't if I wanted to. They've all been banned. But I did catch something very interesting on one of my monitors yesterday. Which one was it? Oh, yes! Does that look like a stray
Einstein.
dog to you? Whatever it is, Edna's Animal Patrol will make short work of it.
Joo.
Something on your mind?
Koira. Viinas löytyy sieltä patsaluolta. No eikä sulla muuta sit ole.
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son. Supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Another day in Hill Valley. The perfect place to live. That wasn't
No
a
tää
note of
kitara.
irony in your voice, was it, citizen?
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
No kiitti vaan.
Come on, Dad, I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because
Tuo.
a certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl. You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
Ja sekin meni taskuun varmaan. No eikä tällä. Nyt on varmaan kaikki.
Good day, citizen.
Attention, citizens! This domicile is in violation of Civic Ordinance CZ-36 and has been placed in protective quarantine until corrective measures can be taken. Please back away from the house and have a nice day.
What the hell?
Don't violate the perimeter, son.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown.
Okei.
Please address me.
Missä auto? Seuraavaksi voisi käydä varmaan Einsteinin, sit Viinaksen ja kokeilla kitaralla saada se Jennifer kaveriksi. What? Missä? Koira? Koira? No kaipa se löytyy ajalla.
Leave the statue alone.
No
Alright.
kiitos. Kysytään siltä siitä Viinaksesta.
Mom? Mom, are you drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned.
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine cooler?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine.
Aha.
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you.
No.
You know the kind of trouble we can get into if you're drinking again.
George, I wouldn't be so on edge if you weren't suffocating me all the time.
Was that an admission?
An admission of how smothered I am by you.
Joo, no me kokeilet käydä se Jenniferi eka. No sinne sitten meni.
Locked. She missed a spot.
Mennäpäs tuonne ja soittamaan.
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Nää meni vaikeaksi. Yksi idea on hyvä, niin sit se pilataan. Aha, kello on takaisin.
Free soy dog samples. Take one. I guess they ran out.
Okay. Welcome to Soupmo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off.
Yeah.
Where are the free samples?
Here, I keep them behind the counter.
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem.
Why are the samples behind the counter?
I can't leave them out, dude. There's a DOG running around town, and he keeps going after the sample tray, knocking them all over the ground.
A dog? Wait, these samples haven't been on the ground, have they?
Geez, McFly, relax. They're fresh, mostly.
About this dog, what's he look like?
Beats me. He's a smart little SOB. He only comes around when my back is turned.
Then how do you know it's a dog? You can smell him?
Allergies, dimwit.
Oh.
What are those things?
Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot dogs.
Ew.
You and me both, brown noser.
Okay.
You got a cold or something?
Ugh, it's allergies. I swear there's a dog hanging out around here somewhere.
A dog?
Yeah, and the stupid mutt keeps trying to steal my free samples.
You and Jennifer? Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
Joo.
See ya.
Smell you later.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Mistä me Aha, koira.
Hey! Hey! There's that mangy! Ah, go get him, McFly!
Näyttää ihan Einsteinilta. Kokeilla sitä kitaraa ennen kuin me menen tuonne.
Check this out.
What? You swiped your big brother's guitar? Is that supposed to impress me?
It's not my brother's, it's mine.
Yeah, sure. And you'd play it for me, only you don't have an amp.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Pathetic.
Damn. No ennen sitten koiran perään.
He's gotta be hiding in here somewhere.
Tuolla.
You in there, Einie? Or whatever your name is these days?
Ei.
Not a sign of him.
Koira takaisin. Tässä kun minun pitää varmaan käyttää sitä... No, elää nyt takaisin sinne mennä. Tyhmä Marti.
Where could he be hiding? Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Joo.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Se koira varmaan karkkas metutkin näitä alueita. Ja nyt mun pitää varmaan tutkia. On banaanikuori. Se oli viimeksi täällä. Ei...
Stay put now, boy. Wherever you are.
No, nyt se oli siellä.
Not a sign of him. Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Joo. Voinko me mennä takaisin ja jättää sen ruoan vaan sinne?
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Alku lähti niin nätissä ja sit tulee tämmösiä vaikeita pusleja. Koira menee sinne. Ja minä lähden sinne automaattisesti.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here. That junk looks awfully familiar. 50 years familiar.
Joo. Voinko mä jättää sen sinne?
Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Voinko me pyytää naista avuksi?
What is it now?
You haven't seen a stray dog around here, have you?
Not since they were banned.
Joo, ei just tässä
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
Where could he be hiding?
Kyllä eri paikassa aina kun me...
Peas, liver, and soy. Three things that have nothing to do with hot dogs. Reminds me of the liver treats Doc used to give Einstein.
Joo.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Mut kun minun pitäisi antaa se koiralle. Eikä mulla ole mitään apua. Mulla on ainoastaan hotdogki.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Katsotaan se karkkaa taas kun me otan tän
I
pöydän.
bet you're under here. Not a sign of him.
Ark. Mä oon kieltämättä nyt jumissa. Kyllä meni nyt tuonteisiin. Pitäisikö vähän huittaa? If only the dog. Aha! Ja mitäs me sitten?
It would look better blue.
Ahaa, kaikki menee hyvin. Sitten kävellään tänne. Ja sitten palataan takaisin, kun se menee automaattisesti sinne. Great success.
Now we're in business.
Ja nyt vissiin ruoka.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Tai sitten ei.
I outsmarted you, didn't I? Ah, don't be like that, Einie. Look, Einie, I've got a treat for you. Attaboy, now hold still. See, I'm not such a bad guy, right? Whoa, okay. I guess I've won you over. Wish they were all this easy. Huh? What is it, boy?
Voi ei tuo.
Einstein, wait! No! Help!
Kimppuun.
Rabies! Rabies, help!
Back! Down! Sit! Play dead!
Officer Parker, subdue that beast at once!
Einstein, sit!
Einstein? Oh, if he bites me, you'll be in a world of trouble, citizen. Wait, I know that creature. Officer Parker, that's the stray that keeps escaping the kennel. I thought he was muzzled.
I took the muzzle off.
You what?
That's right, he's my dog now.
Citizen, you are in violation of Statute 357K.
Parker, demerit this hooligan at once. I'll return this creature to the kennel.
Yes, ma'am.
Filthy, wretched beasts.
Don't worry, Einie. Once I fix all this, you'll be back with Doc and romping through time.
Now stay out of trouble, unless you want a visit from Citizen Brown.
Ja viimeksi on pakko olla niinku tuossa. Paitsi hetkonen, jos me saan sen riittautumaan tuon kanssa, niin me voi tutkia tuota.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine now. Thank you. How are you? Mom?
Lisää riitaa.
Mom, look, I'm on your side. If you've got a problem, I want to help, but this is a choice you gotta make yourself.
Oh, look at you. You're such a sweet boy. I'm so glad you take after me rather than your father.
What, Lorraine? What?
Ugh! I can't live like this!
Dad, you're not helping.
Oh, but I disagree, Martin. It's important that I catch her in the act so I can get it on tape. Once it's on tape, I can show her that she has a problem.
That's ridiculous, Dad. You're acting like this is some kind of sting operation.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it! There! What did you just hide? That was some sort of fruity liqueur!
It's a spray bottle of simple orange for the cleaning I'm trying to do!
Lorraine, I'm sorry.
Joo, se
It's
pellava
just that
takaisin
you're
tuohon.
acting so cagey lately.
Cagey? Maybe I'm acting like I don't want to be spied on all...
Onks meidän näyttää tän kuvan
all
tällä?
the time.
It's It's not all the time.
I don't think they'd be interested in a picture of my dad.
Joo.
That's no way to treat such a fine guitar. Mom? Is it just me, or does Hill Valley feel really strict today?
Some might even call it stifling. But you didn't hear that from me.
I found a stray dog near Supmo.
Oh my, is he dangerous?
No, he's shaggy. I mean friendly. And then Edna and Officer Parker took him away.
Oh, that's a shame.
Do you think he'll be okay?
Edna Brown may not be a dog lover, but she's not a monster. The dog is probably on a train to Utah.
Utah?
All good dogs go to Utah.
Biff was talking about all the contraband he used to keep. Do you know anything about that?
What are you implying, Martin?
I'm not implying anything. I just want to know what kind of contraband might still be around. You know, so I can watch out for it. Like a good citizen.
Well, I wouldn't know about such things. But people still smuggle alcohol in from the next county. I heard the kids at school have been smuggling Xerox copies of Dungeons and Dragons. I bet you'd be into something like that, huh?
I'll get back to you on that. All right, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
So, what's up with Dad?
Indeed. What is up with him?
That setup in his garage is pretty intense.
That's not the word I'd use. More like creepy.
I heard that.
What about you, Mom?
What about me?
What are you doing out here polishing the statue?
I know! I was scheduled to clean the clock this month, but then Needle's mom ate some of that bad tofu that's been going around. So there was some reshuffling in the L sector duty roster, and here I am. I kinda wish I was cleaning the clock, though. So much nicer up there without all the cameras.
The cameras?
Wave to Big Brother. Or Big Husband in this case.
I saw you talking to Biff about the Citizen Plus program.
Biff says I'd be a perfect candidate for it.
I know Biff, and if that's what the Citizen Plus program does to people, then you don't want any part of it.
But Biff has been reformed. Look at him. He seems so happy now. So at peace with this town. What I wouldn't give.
He's a total veg, Mom.
Your father is always telling me that I don't invest enough in the workings of our great citizen Brown. Maybe it's time for me to turn a new leaf and just go with the flow.
Okay, just hold off for a bit, please. I don't want you doing anything rash. All right, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
I feel like I don't know anybody anymore.
Well, Martin, that could be a sign you need to get out more.
Joo.
Is there any way I could talk to Citizen Brown?
Oh, you know how difficult that is, Martin. The great man spends so much time coming up with new rules and demerits that he barely has time to talk to us anymore. I guess that's the price we pay for a safe, happy city.
So he doesn't see anyone?
Not unless someone starts rolling up the demerits. He still takes a personal interest in those situations.
And
of course you could talk to Mrs. Brown.
Clara?
No, silly. Edna.
Edna Strickland?
Mm-hmm.
Joo.
All right, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
Exit. Sillä on selvästikin pesusienessä tai paija-alla se juttu. Miten minä saan pois? Ja tuo vahtii noita. Ja kamera vahtii minun. Hetkonen. Joo, tästä ei saa otetta. Miksi et anna ottaa? Hmm.